ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति शोभदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादानुसगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते गौरगोविन्दस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्से नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto. We are reading from 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, 16th chapter. Prayer of Bhagavatanis. With pure mood and with pure devotional, it's a sentiment. Saying we don't want anything. Those are pure devotees. Those are aspiring Krishna's feet dust. They never desire anything. When you desire Krishna bhakti, this actually our Prabhupada used to say this is a natural desire. That will solve our problems. Material and spiritual, all our problems. We want different desires, material hankerings attacking our mind, just like he's attacking our minds just like bumblebees. You ever, I don't know whether you have this experience or not, but in India we have. How can you say in English this? Oh, you have to come from, you have to beehive. You just go nearby, then you can see how they are attacking. Just go nearby. They will attack you. and even unnecessary material desires, unnecessary thoughts. We don't know where it is coming. Sometimes some thoughts is coming, desire is coming, just attacking us like a bumblebee. But our natural desire to achieve Krishna's lotus feet. This is our natural desire. Unless we fix in that desire, unless we establish our relationship with Guru and Krishna, we cannot artificially change. Because we are soul. Soul's tendency, always some desiring some things. A natural desire to establish a relationship with Krishna and achieve Krishna's lotus feet. And wives of Kali is there saying those are aspiring, not to speak of those already achieved. Those are aspiring your lotus feet. They don't want anything in this world. Actually, we don't want anything in this world. It's very higher philosophies. When we are discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, don't think in our standard. We are discussing where, how can you say, we are thinking according to our standard. But the Bhagavatam, who is speaking? Sukadeva Goswami. He was speaking on his standard. Yes. According to our standard, we are digesting, we are understanding some things. But it does not mean Bhagavat is up to that level. Usually I am giving this example always. Like a teacher, a PhD holder, when he is learning or when he is giving teachings to junior student, it does not mean he is junior person. Even he is teaching according to A, B, C, D, his understanding is different. Always a student's understanding and teacher's understanding always different. Therefore, we are always disciple. We know eating, sleeping, mating, depending. We know body, soul, but our understanding and a proper understanding and spiritual platform is different. Where our understanding is sometimes theoretical. Sometimes according to Shastra, we are just reading, we are repeating. Our understanding level is different. The deepest region. Same thing. We are reading Bhagavatam. Usually I am always speaking in English. In Oriya Bhagavad katha, you see, we are chanting same Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Guru is also chanting same Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Guru is chanting through Tulsi bead. Disciples also chanting Tulsi bead. Guru also uttering Namang Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swāmi. We are also. But our understanding about Guru Tattva, our understanding, our realization about Hare Krishna Mahamantra is different. Guru's same Mahamantra, its effect, its understanding, it is different. When we are saying, I understood these things, okay, you understood something according to your level. And someone higher personalities, he understands same thing in different level. Therefore, we are always disciple. How we are always disciple? When Guru accepts disciple, he is training his disciples as Guru. But he is saying, I am disciple. How? Explain me. How? How you think I am disciple? Yes, my realization and my Guru's lesson is not same. Although I am speaking Bhagavatam, my Guru, he had already spoken Bhagavatam. Not on same understanding. Same realization. Different. Yes. Different. According to our surrender, according to our level, different understanding. Eternally we are always disciple. Eternally we are always disciple. How? Because a fragment of, we can say a fragment. Fragment, we can say little particle, mercy we achieve. And with this, you can say the little mercy or fragment, we are just continuing our spiritual life. And understanding is coming through this fragment, But Guru, from whom it came? Whose our mercy? Little mercy comes from Guru. If we have this much understanding, if we have with this little mercy, we have this realization, we have this understanding, just imagine Guru's position, from whom this mercy is coming. Therefore we are always indebted, we are always obliged, grateful, and eternally we are deserving. Yes. We may be in deep, we have some deep realization or deeper realization, not, we can say deepest region. We are not in that level. Yes. More you achieve mercy, more you can realize. It is not a matter of understanding. Therefore, a few days before I was saying these things. Bhagavatam is, we are preaching someone, but realization, understanding, it is up to you. When you surrender, you can understand. You understand? Yes, son. We are only repeating. When we are narrating some, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing and crying, did you have some feelings? If you have some feelings, according to your level, but not in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's level. Krishna himself crying and dancing. What relation we have? What realization we have? And Dhruva Maharāj is praying. We are elaborately, or we can say we are describing, narrating Dhruva Maharāj's life history. Dhruva Maharāj meet with Supreme Lord Santiago like that, he is praying. We never meet. We don't have such realization. What was feeling of Dhruva Maharāj? What sort of ecstasy mood? How we knows? This is matter of your surrender, matter of your surrender faith, your dedication towards Guru and Krishna. And according to your dedication, surrender and faith, Krishna will reciprocate you some spiritual realization. That understanding. Like wives of KΑLIYA, they have the proper understanding according to their surrender. Therefore they describe. Those are aspiring your lotus feet dust. They don't want to become king of this heaven. They don't want to become king in this world. They don't want liberation. They don't want mystic powers. Yes. But we are always, in next verse they are saying, we are always thinking how our husband got this mercy. No one aspiring. You see, we are devotees. How many were chanting, were continuing our chanting before like 20 years, 30 years? How many times this desire, hankering is coming, I will achieve Krishna's lotus feet, I have no other desire. No. No. Not easy. Not easy. 3 conditions. When we have other desire, we cannot develop these desires. How many times we are praying, Krishna, I don't want to stay in this world. But we want to fix something here. We want to solve our problems here. How many times we are praying? Krishna said this is dukkhalayam, this is miserable place. Dukkhalayam asaswatam. Don't stay here. Just go back to Godhead, Prabhupada used to say. He was saying, go back to Godhead. They are developing hankering? No. Sincere mood is coming? No. So according to their realizations, wives of KΑLIYA, they are praying. Pure prayers. With nice mood they are praying. Tadesa nathap durap manne stamojani krodha basapyahi saham sansara chakra brahmata saririnu jadichata syad vibhava samakhya. O Lord, although this KΑLIYA, the king of the serpents, has taken birth in the mood of ignorance and is controlled by anger, he has achieved that which is difficult for others to achieve. They are also in serpent body, wives, but they are admitting. It looks like contradictory. Oh, they in serpent body and also anger, continuing always is angry mood, enviousness mood. But how he achieved, and it is very rare for others to achieve. See, Prabhupada mentioning here. It is difficult for others to achieve. Embodied souls who are full of desire and are thus wandering in the cycle of birth and death can have all benedictions manifested before their eye simply by receiving the dust of your lotus feet. Simply by receiving the dust of your lotus feet. Yes. If someone aspiring these things, I want Krishna's lotus feet, that will solve my all problems, material and spiritual problems. Although he was moving in many spaces, many lives, when he aspiring, when he desiring, when he developed desire to achieve Krishna's lotus feet, then wives of KΑLIYA, they are saying, who are the full of desires and are thus wandering in the cycle of birth and death can have all benedictions manifested before their eyes simply by receiving the dust of your lotus feet. Yes. So how it is possible for KALIYA to achieve such mercy? And in purport, Prabhupada mentioning, it is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusion. What Prabhupada using this word? Now you cannot, if you preach directly, without uttering Prabhupada's, without mentioning Prabhupada's purport, they will misunderstood you. You see how Prabhupada clearly mentioning here. It is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusions. Very rare. Yes. Always contamination is there. And there is contamination of illusion. Illusion. By illusion, how can I say this? This illusion power. Our intelligence, our everything is contaminated. What is good for us, we think, this is not good for me. What is bad for us, we are accepting this. This is good for me. Who is your well-wisher friend, you think he is your enemy. Who is your enemy, you think this is illusory energy. Krishna created. You can't protect yourself. Very difficult. Like you see many times, this suspiciousness comes, doubts comes. From where? It's from soul. When mind, illusory energy is connected with mind, something, doubts come, something come. Why people, you see Krishna's illusory energy. Now throughout the world, every person is now in anxiety about this virus. But who is realizing about Krishna? This is Krishna say. You want to know Krishna's illusionary energy? This is Krishna's illusionary energy. Ever anyone say, any scientist now, after when this virus started, up to now, ever anyone say that we are creating a disturbance in this material world, or we are destroying Krishna's, how can you say, like natural environments? We are not following Vedic rules and anyone? No. They are giving different statement. Oh, due to 5G this happened, due to 4G this happened, due to this one this happened, due to what do you call this? Due to the peak this. Why are not admitting these simple things? We are creating problem. We are breaking principles. We are not following Vedic religions. We are against of cow, Brahmins. This is the sequence. But this is Krishna's illusion energy, so powerful. Big scholars, philosophers, political leaders, even the common man, they can't understand. They can't understand. The simple things, this is illusory energy power. If Krishna wants, he can cover your consciousness. You understand? Don't blame others. Sun is always there. Sun is always there. But when, how can I say, mist? Mist have power. Mist does not have power to cover sun. Rather, is covering your eye. But we are thinking, our Mr. is so powerful, he is just covering sun. No. Illusory energy have no power to cover Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Therefore, Krishna devotees, they are very fearful. They are not dependent on anyone. Why? They know they are not covered by illusory energies, their ideas, their intelligence, everything not covered. They know Krishna. Why they will become fear? Everything is happening by Krishna's desire. Let's go forward. Illusory energy or a virus or anything have not power to control Krishna's desire. It is for us. Like mist is covering our vision, not sun. We are not understanding these things. Therefore, Prabhupada is saying it is very difficult, very difficult. It is rare. Prabhupada using this word. It is very rare, not rare. Rare means, you see, rare means not often it happen. Not often it happen. Rare. Therefore, we are saying rare. Rare personalities. Where you can find this word? Very rare. Very rare. Yet this Acharya is realization. They know the position of conditioned soul. They know they are saying something not from his own mind. It's coming from Krishna. And you have to coordinate these things. You have to collaborate. Yeah, you have to collaborate with this thing. Yeah, collaborate with something. Which things? Mama maya durattoya mamivaje prapadyanti maya metam taranti. Not easy. Therefore, Prabhupada mentioning it is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusion and thus become established in perfect consciousness of absolute truth. Thus become established in perfect consciousness. Yes, perfect consciousness in absolute truth. Very rare. Then to become a pure devotee is easy. Huh? I am not saying, don't blame me, don't misunderstood me. You see what Prabhupada is saying. What Prabhupada is saying? It is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself. You become a pure devotee, it's possible, not by. Oh, this is the key point here. It is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusion and thus become established in perfect consciousness of absolute truth. Established perfect consciousness in absolute truth. Oh, very difficult. Yes, sir. Where is mind going? Where is our consciousness going? Why we are thinking so many thoughts? Where it is coming? All the machines in the world, you see, all the machines, this mobile, this computer, everything, some operator is there, some person is there, he is operating. Like you switch on, then power comes, or just switch on first power, plug on, just keep power, then switch on, then you can operation start. But who is switching on our mind? Where power is coming? Where all these thoughts are coming? Who knows? We knows? We don't know. How many thoughts? Wow. Where all these things coming and many things we are solving ourselves and many things is creating problems. Where it is coming? Or illusory energies, Krishna's. Oh, how many days we will stay we don't know. But within those days, why Krishna just sending his own illusory or own illusory energies. So many thoughts, so many ideas, so many obstacles, so many desires is coming. In pure devotees' vision, they are pure devotees, they know the situation of conditioned souls. They are not entrapped by Maya. They had all these experiences. Therefore they are saying, but very rare to free himself. Yes, very rare. Only one who is free from illusion, and he is our mercy. If you calculate, you ask any question, always you can find contradiction. Especially about soul. You understand? About conditioned soul, you ask any question, always contradiction will come. If I will ask question, you cannot give answer. I can ask 100 of questions. why I came. Yeah, okay, if I come back by Krishna's mercy, Krishna's will, if I am soul, why this desire is coming? You just give another answer, then I will ask another question. If desire is coming, I am suffering, Krishna is my heart, why he is not suffering? Why he is not helping me? If he is helping, why this proper understanding is not coming to me? If understanding is coming, I want to do these things, but why my mind is not supporting? I am suffering, I am praying, why Krishna is not helping? You can ask 1,000 of questions, million of questions. But especially, you cannot ask so many questions about Krishna. This point you remark. You can't ask so many questions about Krishna. Only few questions about Krishna. Why Krishna performed this Leela? Once you clarify your doubt, you cannot ask any question. Why Krishna performed Ras Leela? Why Krishna? Answer is there, just give perfect answer. Then you cannot ask any questions. But most of our questions coming only for the soul. Why I am suffering? Why this anartha is coming? Why I am not chanting? Everything. Everything. For soul. You see, all inquiries, spiritual inquiries about soul, about the person. How to chant pure name. Mahaprabhu came, we are saying, oh, Mahaprabhu came to distribute holy name and prem naam. And we are saying we are very fortunate in the Kali Yuga. But why attachment is not coming? Why Krishna is not helping me? All questions, thousand of million, you can say million questions you can ask only about yourself. Yes. This is Krishna's power. You understand? This is Krishna's illusion power. But one solution. Only one solution. If Guru, Sadhu, Vaishnava, pure Sadhu, just our mercy, finish. Illusion power. Yes. Higher potency, higher mercy means this is eternal potence. When it act upon you, illusory power. He cannot inflict you, impact on your heart, impact on your consciousness. Questions only for us. Still, Acharyas like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Jiv Goswami, Vishwanath Thakur, they clarify all doubts. Many people are asking this question. Yeah, we come to Krishna consciousness, we are associating with saintly persons. Why Krishna is not helping me? Yes, you can ask many questions. Although answer is there, you give one answer, another question will come. You understand? About the conditioned soul, always questions. Yeah, unlimited problems, anarthas, but one solution. Therefore Prahlad Mahārāj said, Father, it is not easy, not utterly easy. Like Prabhupada here said, it is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusion and to become established in the perfect consciousness of absolute truth. Very rare for himself. And Prahlad Mahārāj said something. Same thing. Conclusion is always same. You don't think Prabhupada is mentioning these things. And when we are hearing, we become like pessimism coming. Pessimism. No. Try to understand tattva. Because we want to help ourselves. By our intelligence, we want to free from illusory energy. No. Naisa matistavat urukramangi. Svurshruti anartha pagamam jadartham. Mayasampada rojo visekam. Niskinchananam nibrunita javat. Oh my Father, it is not possible. Okay, because Hiranyakashipu is asking, if you are my son, you have power to meditate on Vishnu. Why not me? Why cannot I? Prahlad Mahārāj directly challenge. Although I am your son, you are my father, but you have no power to meditate on Vishnu. You can. His preaching was like that. It is very rare. This word. Very rare. Yes. This is happening. You can struggle, spiritual struggling, yes. Unless you understand Acharyas, their mercies, unless you surrender at his lotus feet, some spiritual problems, spiritual strugglings. Naisammati stavatu rukramangi. Father, Urukrama, Vishnu, very powerful. No one can fix his mind at the lotus feet of Vishnu. Naishammati stavat Urukrama. Spurshruti anartham apagavam chadartham. Why you cannot fix up your mind at lotus feet of Krishna? You have so many anartham. If your anarthas, unwanted, how can you say, impurities, unwanted matters, unwanted things in your heart, you can't. You can't. He said, yeah, what is the way? Once you kick out anarthas, then there is possible to think about Krishna. First duty is to kick out anarthas. Then you try. You try to kick out lust, kick out anger, kick out greed. You try yourself. What sort of hero we want to see? What sort of hero you are? Try your best. One anarthas, whole life just for one anartha, you struggle to kick it out. You can do it. He said these things. This is Bhagavad conclusion. And our conclusion is there. By Guru's mercy you can do it. Where is Prem Bhakti Jayate Avidya Vinas Jate Vedega Jaharachari. This is not my opinion, Narottam Das Thakur said. This is Veda's opinion. By whose mercy you can achieve Prem Bhakti and you can kick out anarthas. Conclusion is always same. Try to understand it. Because we want to solve million lives problem in one life. Million lives problem in one life, such a serious step. We are inviting, we are adapting our life in that process. We are introducing ourselves in that process. Yes. But it is impossible for himself. Like Prabhupada said, it is rare. But one shortcut, simplest and shortcut way. That is this. Father, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Father, it is not possible for you. He is saying directly, Naisammati stavatu rukramangi, spurshati anartha bhagavam jadartham. Unless you continuing, as up to you continuing your anarthas, you can't. Unless you kick out your anarthas, not possible to think about Krishna. Then he said, how can you kick out anarthas? Mahesam padrajo abhisekam niskinchana brunita java. You have to take shelter at the lotus feet of a Mahatma, Mahesam. What sort of Mahatma? Mahatma's adjective is niskinchana. Niskinchana. He have no other property than Krishna, than Guru. Only when he shower mercy, when he pleased with your activities, then possible to kick up anarthas. This is Bhagavatam. This is Bhagavatam. Therefore Prabhupada always saying, Jasya prasadat bhagavat prasad. Why not we are staying in Vrindavan? Why not we are staying in Mayapur? Why not we are staying in Dhams? Why we are staying in other places but we are following Guru? You see? We want to please first Krishna's devotee because we have one. Unless he please, we cannot kick out our anarthas. No one can worship direct Krishna. No, not possible. For a conditioned soul, you have so many anarthas. You see Prabhupada saying, it is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusion and thus become established in perfect consciousness of absolute truth. Perfect consciousness of absolute truth. Established. Impossible. Yes. But how KΑLIYA achieved? Causeless mercy. Causeless mercy. The prayers, humble prayers, yes, he was constantly associating with wives, hearing Krishna's Leelas. Although at that time he was not accepting out of pride and ignorance and angry mood, because he don't want to accept Krishna's all these tattvas. No. But blessing was there. Devotee's blessing. Without devotee's blessing, it would be fruitive. Eh? Yes, fruitive. It will be in seed form. Yeah, we are continuing Hare Krishna, we are chanting, we are doing service. It is seed form, not fruitive. It will not come. sprout will come, tree, fruit, flower, no. Yeah, whole life you can continue Krishna consciousness by just following 4 regulative principles, chanting Hare Krishna. You can do it, no problem. But to make it fruitive, like flower will come, fruit will come, you can last achievement, Krishna Prem, only by mercy. Prem Bhakti Jaha Haite, only by whose mercy? Clear. Our Siddhanta is very clear, one-pointed. We are discussing different topics according to different words, different situation, but conclusion is in one place. You understand? Yes. Conclusion in one place. That is mercy from saintly persons. But that is our asset. And if you divert your attention from that point, oh, now you are in dense forest. Like in dense forest, once you just mislead, how can I say, mislead your right path, then you have to, whole day you have to move to find out the real path. Something. When you are not stressing, when you are not focusing, when you are not like one-pointed on that point, anyhow in this life I can solve all my problems by pleasing Guru. By only, if something is possible, by his mercy. If something is possible, only by his mercy. You understand? Yes. Otherwise nothing. From my side, everything is impossible. You look from your side. If I look from my side, if you look from your side, every devotee should look from his own side. Everything, you can see only black clouds. You understand? Black clouds. No rain, only black clouds. Fairness will come. Yes. Only we have like if you are fortunate but we are only seeing the black clouds, but we don't know. Black cloud is covering our vision, but sun is there. Sun is there. Those are very, we can say, fortunates. Enough sukritis. What is their consequence in this present life? What are their mood? If someone, how can you understand someone very, in past life he was very sukritis, enough sukritis. How can you understand? Especially in spiritual life, from one thing. If naturally attachment is coming for the devotees, that indicating he was very, and special to pure devotees. Unflinching faith. Yes. Mahaprabhu want that thing. You know, you don't know about the story? Gurudev used to say in Nitantra Dosi. One day Mahaprabhu came to Siva's house. Siva's Pandit's house. And you know, in Siva's Pandit's house, Nityananda Prabhu used to stay. And his dealings just like a small child, sometimes become naked. Sometimes he's not eating in his own hand. Malini, Siva's wife, feeding Nityananda Prabhu. He was just sannyasi. Sometimes naked, sometimes very open. And Mahaprabhu came. Yeah, if you have sukritis, enough sukritis, not sukritis, enough sukritis, then you can understand if you are devotees. That is the success of your spiritual life. More you dedicate your life, then everything will clear. Reveal. Yes. If tinge of doubt can, finished. Stuck there. Yes. Tamar stane aparadhe nahi paritran. There is no way. Stuck, you will stuck there. If you commit offense towards pure devotees, towards Lord, holy name. But to pure devotees, no one. Bhumi eva avalam, bhumoto khalitas padam, bhumi eva avalambanam. Jiva Goswami mentioning in his Sundarbhas, bringing from Puranas. When you fall down, you are walking on the Mother Earth, you are walking on the earth. If you fall down, where you fall down? Who will give you shelter? Water? Same earth. No one can give. Yes, you have enough sukritis, a natural attachment, it will come for pure devotees. And where it is coming, even you don't know. No one can shake your faith. And all Siddhantas, all everything is clear now for you. No contradiction, no confusion, no doubt, nothing else. Everything is clear. Bas finished. Mahaprabhu came and he wanted to test Srivas. Why are you keeping Nityananda here? You know his caste. You are keeping him, just worshipping him. No, you are just not worshipping. You are taking care of Nityananda. You are feeding Nityananda. You know who is Nityananda, which caste he belongs to. And he is a sannyasi, he is abadhut. You have no particular dress, particular attitude. You are a gresta. Why are you keeping sannyasi in your house? And he is just like a mad person. You don't know his caste. So kick him out. Kick him out. And what Shiva said? Madhira Javani Jadi Dhare Nityananda. I am saying one thing. If Nityananda, this is my nishtha. How can I say in English nishtha? Conviction. It's my faith. Unflinching faith towards Nityananda. If Nityananda, he will drink wine. If Nityananda will go to prostitute's house, still I am saying he is worshipful even for Brahma. But what for me? Then Mahaprabhu started to dance. And then he's shouting and Mahaprabhu saying, how you know my Nityananda? How you know his position? You have such unflinching faith towards Nityananda. Yes, Srivas said these things. If Nityananda will drink wine and he go to prostitute's house, still I am saying he is worshipful even for Brahma. What to speak? I am an ordinary person. Such respect. Where is question of doubt? Yes, where is question of doubt? If you create doubt towards son, then we are clever. Oh, maybe why son is not so powerful. He is now day by day he is now weak due to coronavirus. You can say if you feel some things. Oh, now maybe this thing is happening. Son is not good. This is your fault, your doubt. Son is always son. Pure devotee is always pure devotee, always pure. And only by their mercy. Niskincharanam nibhrunita javat. Unless you take shelter at lotus feet of such Niskinchana Bhakta, who is free from all sort of designation, all sort of material objects. Only their life and soul, their property is Krishna. When he saw our mercy, then you free from manarthas. And when you free from manarthas, you can fix mind at Krishna's lotus feet. Therefore, Prabhupada here said, deeper put. It is very rare for a conditioned soul to free himself from the contamination of illusion and thus become established in perfect consciousness of the absolute truth. And yet, this benediction was achieved by serpent KΑLIYA because the Lord personally danced upon the serpent's hood with his lotus feet. This is called causeless mercy. Causeless mercy. Yeah, this topic today maybe we will discuss. I don't know in English, Sarath, how can you say? After rainy season? Autumn. And Sukadeva Goswami described autumn season in Vrindavan. This topic today comes, Sukadeva Goswami is saying. Just like a learned person, he was giving knowledge not to all his disciples. According to his desire, he is giving knowledge to someone. Just like mountain, from the mountain, the water is coming, fountain is coming. You see, in a particular place, fountain is coming, but not why not in mountains, every other places. And he's comparing these things. Again, those are very knowledgeous persons, gurus. Sometimes they are giving knowledge to unqualified disciples. And so many qualified, looks like very qualified disciples are there, but they don't want to serve mercy. And in that commentary, Vishwanath Thakur mentioning about 3 persons. He said Narada, Bharata and Prahlada. Narad, Bharat and Prahlad. These 3 powerful devotees of Lord, they are distributing knowledge to all fallen souls, unqualified souls. Narad giving instructions to Vyadha, the hunter. He was qualified, he was a Vaishnava. See, this is causeless mercy. You cannot say, why? Their mercy, Swāmi is saying, their mercy is Sauri Kripa. Sauri Kripa. Sauri Kripa means, like within the forest, there is a lion. If a lion wants, he can give protection to even a small rat. And if he wants, he can give protection to elephant. If he don't want, he can kill anyone. He is the king. Mercy is like a king. If Guru wants, he can serve mercy to anyone. It does not depend on qualification. To whom he will choose, okay, he serve merciful glance, bas finish. Why? You cannot ask why. Sorry. It is up to him. Why he like this devotee? He knows. He knows. Why Narada Muni? Narada Muni used to always used to go to heaven. Indra always worshipping with great respect. How many times Narada Muni instruct to Indra? But why to Vyadha? Why to hunter? Why to hunter? You don't think, oh, I am a qualified person, I will achieve mercy. No, that depends on the provider of mercy. Who is the provider of mercy? Guru. He knows. He knows. There is no other sadhan than begging. Give me mercy. It is up to him. He may perform 1,000 sadhans, vadans, everything, but it is up to Krishna. Prabhupada said in one quote, you cannot force Krishna. I am following 4 regulative principles, these things, why not you just serve mercy? It is up to Krishna. A devotee is just performing sadhan on that mood. It is up to you. I am following. It is up to you. But you have no right over this mercy. And the 3 persons, 3 qualified persons, they are giving instruction to 3 unqualified disciples, we can say. Narad giving instructions to hunter. And Bharat Maharaj giving instruction to Raja Rohan, who was a bhogi, who was an enjoyer. Yes. And who was chastising. We are worshipping sadhu, we are daily performing Guru Puja. Rohan performed Guru Puja. It was his Guru Puja. Who are you? You are fat. You are very thin. You are weak. I will punish you. This is his worship. If I will say these things to you, you will serve mercy to me. You know what is saying? Raja Rohan is saying, because when he was carrying Palaquin, he was putting lamp, not with others, in different steps, going up and going little forward, little backward, because he was Brahman, others are Sudras. Prabhupada mentioned this thing, this is Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentaries. How can you can work with Sudras? Very difficult. Very difficult. If others are Sudra mentalities and your mentality is Brahman, always imbalanced, you will suffer. You cannot work with Sudras. Very suffering life. Then he was very cautious and he was a pure devotee. He don't want to kill even one ant. You are looking. He's Brahman. And Palaquin just shaking, going up and down. Then Raja Rohan, it was his worship. Hey, you know, I am king. If I want, I can punish. Looks like you are very thin, because you are very fat. Looks like you such pinching word. Pinching words. You understand? Yes. Like little illusion. When I purse needle, piece needle, small but pinching words are like that. But he got mercy. Father, again got mercy in different way. Everyone, when you connected with pure devotees, you can get mercy, but different way. Jadavarat got mercy. Jadavara's father got mercy because father was always thinking about Jadavara, how he will maintain his life. He is not reading anything. All of my sons are qualified. He is not qualified. He was thinking about a pure devotee. He can get. He is thinking as son. He can get mercy. And publics. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentary. I am not saying sentimentally. Try to understand. Yes. Publics. When he was going and traveling, moving, publics they are just watching. I sing Jadavara. They are getting benefits. But different. And the dacoits want to kill Jadavara. They get blessings. According to their level, they are getting blessings. According to your understanding, according to your surrender, according to your vision, you can get mercy. But why? From his own accord, he saw mercy to Raja Rahugan, who looks like an uncultured person. From his word. But he was a very cultured, devoted person. But this is the nature of king. Because he was king. And he was going somewhere. For an emergency war. Emergency duty. Now he is chastising. Who are you? You don't know I am king? You are a thing? Who is worshipping a saintly person like that? This is his worshipping, the pinching words. Na Jadavara. Whole life he never opened his mouth. But he want to open his mouth. This is his mercy. And he want to shower mercy to this king. Then how can you demand mercy? Nothing. It is up to you. But still I have hope. You understand? Still I have hope. Maybe this mercy, maybe Guru shower mercy to me. Right? Yes. And we must have such faith. Guru accept me means if we have attachment to Guru, you can get arrangement. But officially only you are initiated but you have no attachment for Guru. No, forget. Guru will not help you. Many devotees asking this question. Oh, if Guru is just going fast to Golok Vrindavan, disciple is here, then Guru is bound. Guru will come and deliver you. Why he will come deliver you? You have some attachment? You want Guru's mercy? Then he will come. Then he will come. Otherwise, why he will come? You have no attachment. Why Guru will help you? Why Guru will help you? It depends on. If you have a particular attachment towards Guru, that is very helpful to pure devotees. That is very helpful. To establish your consciousness, that as Prabhupada said, in absolute truth. Establish, Prabhupada mentioned this very perfect, establish in perfect consciousness in the absolute truth. Nice words. Such a word. Become established in perfect consciousness of the absolute truth. And yet this benediction was achieved by the serpent KΑLIYA because the Lord personally danced upon the serpent's hood with his lotus feet. Although we conditioned souls may not receive the mercy having the Lord's dance on our head, we can receive the dust of the lotus feet of the absolute through the Lord's representative. Immediately giving conclusion. You understand? Yes. Someone can say, okay, KΑLIYA was fortunate because he was present at when Krishna was performing the Leelas. But now I am in Kali Yuga. How can I achieve these things? First desire, then you deserve. When your desire is not pure, how can you deserve some things? Desire should be strong and pure. I want Guru's mercy. I want Parampara's mercy. I want Prabhupada's mercy. I want Krishna's mercy. By association, we have to develop this. And this mercy can solve all my problems. Unless you develop this desire, that desire, first desire, And Prabhupada mentioning here so clearly. For a conditioned soul, it is not possible. Yeah. Although we are conditioned souls, we may not receive this mercy of having Lord dance on our head. Lord will not dance on our head. But we can receive the dust of lotus feet of Absolute through the Lord's representative, the bona fide spiritual master. Then thus go back to Godhead. You see, immediately. Then go back to Godhead. Forever freed from the misery and ignorance of the mundane universe. Yes, this is the only one procedure. Only one procedure. We are discussing. I never read this purport. This topic is there. We are discussing about Prahlad Maharaj. But only by serving. Only by achieving mercy from a pure devotees. And Prabhupada mentioning this thing. Yes. We can receive the dust of the lotus feet of Absolute through the Lord's representative and the Lord's Niskincharanam Nibronita Java. We are discussing. Same thing here. The bona fide spiritual master, and thus go back home. Go back home. Back to Godhead. Go back home. Here we are saying home. Go back home. Back to Godhead. This is Prabhupada's English. Where is your home? Go back home. Go back home. And where is your home? You can say, where? Where is my back to Godhead? Go back home, back to Godhead. Prabhupada saying. Someone can say, okay, go back home means I can go somewhere. He said, no, back to Godhead, not to heaven. Back to Godhead. And forever free from the misery and ignorance of the mundane universe. This mundane universe, ignorance, yes, miseries. Only Krishna's Siguru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sat Bande Mui Savadhan. Conclusion, you see, Bhagavatam conclusion. Acharya's conclusion, always one. Always one. If you have enough sukritis pass, then this attitude will come. A particular attachment will come for the pure devotees. Oh, he is my life, he is my soul, only I can solve all my problems by his mercy. You will not try. You will not jump like monkey. Okay, I'll do these things, I will do this thing this way. No, only one thing. One conclusion will come. If you are sukritis, I will try my best. It is up to my Guru. If he will serve mercy, then I can solve problems. Otherwise, there is no other way. It's finished. You will fix on that conclusion. Yes, therefore always, how many times you can just search in Vedvas, how many times Prabhupada said one verse, Jasya Devi and Jasya Prasada. These two words, you find out how many times. Jasya Devi Parabhakti and Jasya Prasada Bhagavad Prasada. It's conclusion. Not sentiment. This is not sentiment at all. Many devotees they misunderstood. Oh, we have to chant Hare Krishna. Why always pure devotees, Guru's mercy, like that. Try to understand conclusion. If you don't have proper vision, you cannot see the conclusion. Yes. Sugar cane is nice. Juice is there or not? Juice is there. But it is not for everyone. They can enjoy sugar cane juice. Juice is there. Well, when you put within the medicine, the juice will come out. Then you can taste it. Yes. Juice is there. Bumblebee is not going there. It is not for bumblebee. It is not for bumblebee. It is for elephant. You know elephant, bears. They are eating sugar canes. Whole night. If bear, 5-10 bears, they will enter to one acre land of sugar cane land. They will finish one night. They will just, this front one, they just bring it in. They will eat. They know. But if you send thousands of bees, okay, just go and drink. They cannot drink. They know from flower. Others know from sugar cane. Yes. Unless Guru, Prabhupada came, we came to know about Bhagavatam. Prabhupada came, now why we are giving so importance on Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita? It was not there. It was not there. It was there. But why we are giving importance now? Due to Prabhupada, pure devotees. First, give importance to him. They are watching. You don't think Shastra is not watching us? This is not book, mere book. They have such a power. They will change your life. Yes, this expansion of super soul and in form of transcendental sound, they are here. They are watching us. Oh, who manifested me? Sadhu. If this person he have some attachment to me, but not towards sadhu, he will not manifest. Therefore, many people they are reading shastras, but conclusion they don't find. They don't find. They are speaking so many things. They know describing different leelas, but where is conclusion? Where is conclusion? Can't find conclusion. जाओ भागवत बड़ वैष्णव स्थाने एकांत आश्रय कर चैतन्य चरण चैतन्य भक्त संग नित्य कर संग तबे तो जानिवे तुम्हार तबे तो जानिवे सिद्धांत तबे तो जानिवे सिद्धांत समुद्र तरंग तबे तो पंडित तुम्हार हईवे सफल कृष्ण र जस वर्णिमन तबे से कृष्ण र जस वर्णिव निर्मल Srudamdar just chastising this Pandit. You understand? You don't know the story? Oh, nice story. In Chaitanya Charitamrita. Very learned, you know, how can you say, poet. Very expert. He was writing in, how can you say, in Sanskrit. And he approached Bhagavan, how can you say, Bhagavan Pandit, Mahaprabhu's assistants. He was usually cooking. It's very simple. Devotees are staying with Mahaprabhu, they are very simple. Govinda, Bhagavan, Acharya, Bhagavan Acharyas, all simple. They, this poet, that he is from Bengal, he is always requesting. I just write down so many verses about Jagannath, about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but I want to let Mahaprabhu should hear. Mahaprabhu should see these verses. But this was the law. Mahaprabhu said to Saudanda Goswami, I don't want to hear some things if it is contradicted to Radha Krishna's Leela or contradicted to Siddhantas. I don't want to hear. Yes. I don't want to hear. Therefore, if someone want to speak something or he wrote some things, he want to present to Mahaprabhu, first you have to come to Saudamdar. Saudamdar will check. Then he will learn. So because Bhavanacharya is always forcing Sarudamdar, please, you allow, he is a nice poet. And when he wrote down this verse is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, when he write down this verse, when all our associates, Mahaprabhu's associates saw, they appreciate, oh, he is such a nice devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, great devotees. And in that verse it was mentioning, that Jagannath, he is like Sachal, he is like in wooden form, he is like in deity form, he is within Jagannath temple, within Puri. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is just like Jagannath is body, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is soul. And he is like moving Jagannath. And he is non-moving Jagannath. But Sarudamdar immediately remarked, he is discriminating because he is saying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is soul within the body of. This is contradiction of contradictory statement of Vaishnavism. I'm very angry. Oh, you lose everything if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just what? Just see this verse. What you are saying? Nama nami deha de nahi Krishna bhed. You cannot discriminate Krishna's holy name from Krishna and Krishna's body, deities. Those are pasantis, they are saying like that. And you are appreciating Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are appreciating Jagannath, you wrote down like that? This contradicted our Siddhantas. Then he said, no. And he wrote down these things. They are not sentiment. This is not mere study book, mere books. This is not, by coaching you can train someone. You understand? By coaching, by training. No, be careful. You can share your knowledge. Unless someone have attachment towards sadhu, who manifested this Bhagavatam. Unless you have attachment to Parampara Gurus, Shastra will not manifest to you. Therefore Mahaprabhu said, Surudamda said, Jao Bhagavata Pada Vaishnava Sthan. You want to read Bhagavatam? Just go. And how to read Bhagavatam? Ekanta Asraya Kara Chaitanya Charana. Unless you develop unawareness towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you can't understand. First, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you must have unawareness towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and under direction of devotees. तबे जाओ भागवत बड़ तुम्हें रुआ मु कहले तुम्हें कहयो तुम्हें फुटफुट हल मु डिस्टर्ब होनी तुम्हें किसी कह आवश्यक नहीं मैं तो पचारि तुम्हें कहयो जाओ भागवत बड़ वैष्णव स्थान एकांत आश्रय कर चैतन्य चरण चैतन्य भक्त संग नित्य कर संग. If you want to know the Siddhantas, every day constantly you have to associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees. तबे तो जानी वो सिद्धांत समुद्र तरंग. You know how many waves within the ocean? How many waves? Countless. And how many Siddhantas? This is because devotees, they are not expert, or common people, they are not expert. They are saying we are sentimentalists, we are always saying tattva. Are Baba, you should read Chaitanya Charitamrita. How many Siddhantas? Like Krishna is unlimited. Siddhantas are unlimited Siddhantas. Unless you know all these things, cannot achieve Krishna Prem. Cannot achieve. And all Siddhanta will manifest only by this process. When you have unalloyed attachment to your devotees. And there, Surudamdar Goswami said, Ja Bhagavata Bada Vaishnava Sthana, Ekanta Asraya Kare Chaitanya Charana. Chaitanya Ra Bhakta Sangha Nitya Kara Sangha. Every day you should associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu devotees. Taveta Janiva Siddhanta Samudra Taranga. Like many waves, 1,000 million waves coming within the ocean, and million Siddhantas. Taveta Pandita Tomar Hive Safal. Then your scholarship will become, I'm going to say, you become success in your knowledge. You will become a real Pandit. Then you can glorify Chaitanya and Jagannath. Yes. Therefore, try to understand Prabhupada. Try to understand a pure devotee first. This is our basic, we can say, primary or primary duty to focus on that. How can I develop attachment to a pure devotees? Not sentimentally. No. In fact, in my heart, he's my worshipable, like my worshipable deity, he's my everything. If he will serve mercy, if pure devotee will serve mercy, then everything is possible. Otherwise, like Prabhupada mentioning here, it is very rare for a conditioned soul to free from illusion and establish his perfect consciousness in absolute truth. Only possible. This is the only way. Only way. We have to pray for that. We have to pray for that. We have to chant pure name. Our desire to chant pure name. And like Prabhupada said, go back home, back to Godhead. Our home is there. Desire is not coming. Strong desire is not coming. Hankering is not coming. Yes. Everything will come only by one way. Nisya Deva Parabhakti, Yasya Prasadat Bhagavad Prasad. Yes. Okay, thank you. जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण.